Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Ixion. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is Chapter 4, Episode 2. We are currently in this pulsar system. We just took out the Paranesi. Was trying to kill us. We got to it first. So excellent job by everyone on board the Tycoon. We're not stuck here, but we're going to stay here for a short time. And the reason for that is we need to do some things. We took a beating this last time around, and the Tycoon is damaged, and I want to make sure that we've got everything we need in order to get out of here safely. So we're going to build a new science ship. We're also going to work on a few things. We've got our trust, which is slowly recovering. I want to make sure that we are collecting the resources that we need. So everybody should be mining ferrite. Ferrite is our life's blood. We have to have it. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen next, but at the rate that this game is going, I don't trust it. I have no trust whatsoever for this game. So, you know, in theory, we beat the bad guy. We should be able to move on to our next location, no issues, and be done with it, right? Yeah, I don't buy it. So we're going to prepare for that. I want to prepare and make sure that, you know, we are 100% ready for any kind of nonsense that might get thrown our way. And you never know. So what we're going to do is we're going to stockpile a lot of ferrite, as much as I can. We're not leaving this system like we did in the past, where we kind of just left resources laying around. Yeah, we're not doing that this time. All right, we've already taken down the we took down that stuff. I'm going to take down these roads because I've got plans for over here. Big plans. So yeah, and I know in the last episode I really thought we were done. So that's one of the reasons I let it go as long as it did, because I was like, you know, we'll beat the Paranesi, we'll be done. But the game's still going. And so there hasn't really been an indication that we've reached the end. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop predicting the end of things. And we're just kind of got to go with it. We're going to resume our regular 30-minute episode sequences until otherwise known. All right, so we got whatever damage was happening there. That's fixed. Never have enough power. More power to me. And that is one of the things I want to do. So we've got 160. How many we got here? 128. So we can afford to nuke one more of these. There's a fire in Sector 1? No? Huh. Okay. I'm going to build a bunch of batteries. I'm going to build as much power as I can get. We're going to store as much freaking power as I can cram into this thing before we go. And alloys. So power and alloys. That's kind of what I'm working toward.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I'm not doing any requests at this point. I will not be clicking on any requests that come up. Nothing. Because what I've learned is that when you click on these stupid requests, it activates some random nonsense, some kind of quest, quote unquote, and it just destroys your credibility and your trust with your crew. So we're not doing that. We're going to leave things as they are. 160, 138. Man.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
We've got enough to nuke that one. Oh, wow. All of our alloys are gone. We've got to fix our ferrite issue here. So no real worries at the moment. Just kind of doing some resource balancing. We're just kind of hanging out after that last episode. But again, you know, you can hear the frustration because I legitimately thought we were done, and it was unfairly done. The trust thing really gets to me, but I'll stop harping on that shortly. Okay, we've got plenty of ferrite. We just need our areas to start producing. I need my mills to start working. Oh no. Come on, this is ridiculous. All right. Let's I wanted to stay here and do some work, but apparently we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to take off. We're going to head to the Piranesi and see if we can find, I think it's the coordinates to Remus at this point. That should be our final, I don't want to say final destination, but that sure is kind of what it's looking like.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
That's a crazy trust drop. It really is. That's why I'm kind of speeding it along. That needs to go away. What is wrong here?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
All right, go to the coordinates room. So we're waiting on the crew of, I think it's the light bulb. Yeah, we rebuilt the light bulb after we lost it earlier. We lost the light bulb and the Einstein.
The crew's trust in your leadership is
I'm well aware of the crew's trust in my leadership and how I've gotten them this far. They haven't died yet, but they just don't trust me.
The science ship team has completed a task.
So 3 cycles and we will have the coordinates to Remus. Excellent. It really does suck that we weren't able to get as many of the resources as I needed. We've got a bunch of ferrite, which is nice, but it's feeding into our hull repair. So there's not a lot of it for us to do like construction and stuff, which is what I really wanted it for. That reminds me.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We can actually research to fix that. Science team, what have you found? Transfer is complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates to analyze what was left of the systems on board the Piranesi. The use of its main weapon and the Endomonachi's defensive efforts left it terribly weakened. The ship seems to still vibrate with what perhaps can be called its final breaths. It shouldn't be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get as far away as possible. When this amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last at the end of its agony, it could be devastating. Oh, that's all right.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
All right, here we go. We are heading off to, I guess, Remus.
Ixion engine ready.
Let's do it.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system. Structural failure of the Tycoon is near. We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
Colonization protocol. So, okay, so freaking everybody's happy now. Thank God. All right, where are we? Cool. Ilia. Let's see what we can find in terms of resources. 'Cause we need ferrite. Desperately are in need of resources. We dismantled a bunch of this stuff. You're probably thinking, what is he doing? Oh, it'll all become apparent here very soon about absolute necessities. Some things you just can't do until you're ready. Game is starting to struggle a little bit with me in performance because of, I think, just because of how much we have going on. I mean, these little pops are probably a lot for the computations to take in. And
a probe has completed its scan.
What did it find? All right, so it found some ferrite. That's good. What's that? Something close by, but we missed it. small transporters is a good thing. We're going to make some adjustments to the location of most of our alloys at the moment because we're building a lot of stuff in Sector 4. So that's kind of where I want everything at the moment. Another fine deposit of ferrite over there. Nice.
A probe has completed its scan.
Oh, so we found a planet. Plutarch. Cool. It will be impossible to send a team down without exoskeleton support. Cool.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
There's always accidents happening in this place. It's one big accident. Cool. So we've made it to this sector, so we've got a happiness boost. So whatever it is we're looking for, Remus is here. This says there's a fire. Oh, that's Sector 2. What's going on over here? Oh, there is a fire over here. The flames are lit and the battery is burning. But the fire department is, again, putting out the wrong battery. It's the battery behind you, people.
Greetings, people of the BBS Tycoon. I am Agora of the 3rd generation. We, the Ixion Guides, know that you have been searching for Remus for a long time. However, we have established a delicately balanced ecosystem here on this planet that cannot suffer your presence. We remember Dolus as our first and closest ally, as the one who made the Neocon Parsifal teachings visible. Pioneers of genetic contest, you have suffered repression, persecution, and extermination. In memory of the doors you opened for us, of our common past, it is our turn to open the door for you. There is a way for you and your crew to join us. You may be a part of our community. Shape it. We will no longer be we. You will no longer be you. We will become us. For this to happen, you will need to be genetically optimized for life on Remus. We will incorporate your genetic heritage into our society. You will follow the elder process my predecessor applied to us. You will be adapted to the planet's gravity, to photosynthesize. You will live in symbiosis with Remus. Let me be clear. humanity's mistake has been its attempts to transform ecosystems to deny its place in them. We do not terraform, we change. We are not intruders. We are a crystalline part of the ecosystem. You will live longer and work according to your abilities and passions. Our elites guide us with pragmatism, intellect, empathy, and with sensibility. We have no other interest than to follow genetic conatus. Let us show you the new cradle of humanity. Trust in genetic conatus. We followed a self-similar pattern.
Okay, so they want us to join them. They have transformed themselves, and they want us to transform ourselves so that we can join them on Remus. There it is, Remus. Huh. Some more ferrite. Cool. So we need to send our ship over here. Let's go ahead and send our science ship over. Have a little chat with the Remans. See what their deal is. Oh, it wants us to move the Tycoon to Remus. Whoops. I guess we could do that. We are building a bunch of batteries and working on stuff like that, so it shouldn't be too hard. Any ferrite deposits around here? There we go. Ooh, that was nice.
A probe has completed its scan.
Traveling. You can see between the sections here. That is so freaking cool. The detail in this game is great. The fact that it's like a continuous model that's set together is just, it's brilliant. It really is. That part I really like. So we're heading to Remus to meet with our...
A science ship has arrived at
I mean, I guess you... I don't know if you call them our ancestors, or... I don't know what you would call them. They're like our descendants, or they're the descendants of Dolos. I don't know. I don't know what they are. A crop farm. Why do you even have a crop farm here? Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh yeah, this was worth the journey. You got a crop farm here too? I don't recall ever building those.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A probe has completed its scan.
Good for it. conducting a few more things. Let's see here. I think we already upgraded the battery all the way, didn't we? Deoxidized contacts. So we got plenty of food. Looking good there. And again, I know this sounds weird, but just bear with me. A couple of things I want to do. Trying to avoid the Remans getting us started with their little project they're going to give us. Not to give away that I kind of know what's coming. We don't need polymer. Yeah, let's let them finish up with the polymer stuff, and then we'll go from there. This area here alone. Build as many of these batteries as we can. I want to fill this thing up. Take food. That should clear that up. Excellent. And it is gone. Crew is happy, everybody's happy, we've made it to Remus, so we've got a little bit of a lull period, and I'm going to take advantage of it for just a little bit.
People of the VVS Tycoon, we have detected the presence of a BMS warship
Oh no!
in the Ilia system. The Piranesi has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace. We have no weapons, no military solution against such an enemy. To ensure the survival of this settlement in Ilia, you will have to find a way to silence them, once and for all.
Okay, so...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Yep, I'm sure. So we're going to meet with them at this point. The Piranesi has arrived. It is here. And the battle continues. I really was hoping it was dead, but it is not. And we are kind of stuck in this game of cat and mouse once again. hopefully for the last time. We've got a few things we need to do in order to make this successful. So we're going to be very careful with how we approach it, and we will figure out what happens next time. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.